Bloomberg tells the idiots on The View to shut up and support Trump. President Trump certainly isn't the first person who started out in business and went to politics. He is, however, the only president in recent history who had zero political backgrounds and actually won the Oval Office. No doubt his was part of the appeal to the massively overachieving individual that President Trump is, but either way, his background is in business, and not double-talking politics. The former mayor of New York City, Micheal Bloomberg, is known for his money and his political flip-flopping. But I guess if you're worth upwards of $50 billion, people will overlook a whole lot. Bloomberg was not at all a Trump supporter, even though they've no doubt run in the same New York circles for years. Despite his disagreements with the president and conservatives in general, Bloomberg has a very stern admonition for those who may not have supported the president in the past. Basically, this is our guy now and we need to support him. Via Western journalism, former New York City Mayor Micheal Bloomberg said that whether they like him or not, Americans need to support President Donald Trump to help the nation succeed. Let's just all hope Donald Trump is a good president of the United States. We need this country to be run well, Bloomberg said Wednesday on The View. We have to make it work. You have an election. When someone wins, we have to get behind them. Bloomberg said America succeeds because Americans have traditionally made the transition from the divisiveness that goes with elections to the unity needed for government. In other countries, they try to tear down the government. They try to have a revolution, he said. You can protest. You can elect other officials. You can write letters. You make phone calls. You can carry signs. You can do all of that, Bloomberg said. But in the end, we're a democracy. The public has spoken, whether you like the results or not. I love how they're trying to put him on par with the president, even though he was only a mayor. Yes, it was New York City, but it's the difference between 8.53 million and over 300 million. Big difference. Also of note is the fact that they are saying we shouldn't read too much into the Democratic loss in the Georgia special election. You know that if the Democrat had won, it would have been the end of the Republican Party as we know it. He's probably right, it was probably a local issue, but let's just remember this the next time they're spelling death for Republicans, to not read too much into it. One more thing we can appreciate, after the most important one, about his saying we need to get behind the president, is that he didn't let Beher get by with her resistance talk. She said something about resisting and he mentioned several things that a person in America can actually do if they disagree with the politician. Vote, run for office, etc. I fear that this fake resistance that they're getting everyone to sign onto is going to be defined at a later date to be something that many wouldn't agree to now. The former mayor is right though, supporting the president who's doing the good things now would be the best option. But you know, that would require some appreciation for a conservative, which isn't something that liberals are very good at.